myself, if I don't be myself, this is not gonna work. Cause maybe my first couple of weeks of shooting, I didn't feel like I was being myself. And once I became myself, that was the best thing I could have done for me. Because that's when the fans really loved me, just me being me. You really have to be your authentic self. Otherwise it doesn't work. Everything is produced. You can't come in and have a fake boyfriend, you can't come and have a fake life. None of that works. If your life isn't going good, then show that. Because there's always someone that can relate to that. You know?
No, it is. And listen, I'm so protective of reality stars because I get it. It's tough to share your real life. It's tough. But the mistake that a lot of them are making, again, not all, but a large few, is the fact that they don't want to just have a moment that doesn't look the greatest, and it's okay.
Yeah, it is okay. It is okay. I've had so many moments that didn't look great. Oh my God.
Right?
I mean, yeah, they were hard too. I feel like I gave the blood out of my veins.
Let me tell you something. You will forever, and I said this to you before, and I said it publicly when I did the top greatest housewives of all time. You will forever in life be the greatest housewife of all time because I got a chance to watch you work.
Yeah.
You and I, as we discussed earlier, would get into it. Not because of anything the fans have said.
Yeah.
It was more so like, well, I ain't ready to talk about that. Or, I don't want to do it today, Carlos. When you was going through your divorce with Greg, it was the first time I was like, that's great. I said, she needs to like, the NeNe season 1, 2, and 3 was married. She's going through divorce. Give her a break.
Yeah.
Give her a break. But you never crashed out.
No.
You never, I remember my favorite moment between you and I. Do you remember this?
No.
It was the belly bowl.
Oh Lord, ever. I remember when they started. I think it was me and Marlo falling out. Yes, that was horrible. Marlo was yelling at me. It was horrible.
Do you remember what you did to me?
No, did I kill you? Because I very well could have. I was like,
you came up, so Mike is the showrunner, and this is season 6, and by the way, the best season ever in the history of the show.
Yeah.
So anyways, NeNe and Marla get into it. And because I'm NeNe's producer and friend and all that stuff.
And everyone else, because he is plenty shady.
I love all the girls.
Clearly. Clearly.
So after NeNe and Marla got into it, NeNe comes to me and said, you bitch.
You fucking tried it.
You tried it, bitch.
Yeah,
what
you
you talking about?
Yeah.
But I want to say this. Less than 30 minutes later,
I was back to myself.
You called me. And you apologized.
Yeah.
And we were good. And that was a testament to who you are as a person, a woman, and a professional. You can have moments where you're angry, but you didn't feel the need to just like go around, whatever.
You do have to come back. And I've said this to many girls who's in reality, you do have to come back. I mean, everybody has that moment where they want to scream, shout, curse, get up in your face. But you have to be able to come back. You just have to be able to come back. So.
Yeah. When you look at reality TV now,
you have to be able to come back.
Do you think?
You have to be able to come back, and you have to be able to admit that you were wrong. So yeah, a lot of times we don't want to admit that we were wrong, but like my husband told me years ago, said, honey, Shirley, everything is not all about you, so, I had to think about things like that. I mean, when I thought about that, I said, well, you're right, so let's get back to it.
She has next. Like, who are you impressed by?
No one.
Really?
I don't know anyone that I'm looking at. Well, first of all, I don't watch a lot of television. I never have, so this is not anything new. I was just doing the Oscars, and I don't know who any of the actors were. I was like, they could have had me out right in the middle of the red carpet. I would be standing by the biggest star and not even know who they are because I don't watch movies. I don't know who has next. Now, the group of girls that I think are next are girls like, if they just keep it going, it's Jada Waiter.
I love her. Yeah.
She was my neighbor.
Okay.
I recently moved from there, so she's no longer my neighbor, but we were neighbors for a long time. I think, Ari.
Ari Fletcher.
I think people like her. I think like Arrogant Tay. I mean, I know he's playing around with those girls. He's a hairstylist. I feel like that's a younger generation. They have names.
Wow. Okay, that's good. I love them, by the way. I love Impact.
Yeah.
I love Impact Atlanta.
I never watched it, but I just watch those girls on social media, and I feel like they are the girls that do have names.
Is there a housewife that's on TV now that you are impressed by?
I don't watch Housewives. I haven't watched it in years. There's no one I'm impressed by.
Okay.
I just don't know. I mean, I don't even know who's on New York. I don't really know who's on New Jersey. I know Teresa's still there. I do know a few of the girls on Beverly Hills. I'm not impressed by any of them. I don't feel like any of these. I'm not watching the show though, so I don't know who's the breakout star. Who's that girl? I don't know who that is.